Medical log supplemental. After a pregnancy of only 3 days, rather than the normal 10-month Delton gestation period, Ensign Estelle is about to give birth. The strange circumstances surrounding her pregnancy have raised deep concerns as to the nature of the infant.
Contractions are spaced at 2 minutes and regular, doctor. Dilation is 9 centimeters. The baby's heartbeat is normal.
I don't know how she's doing this. The strain on her body to adjust so quickly. If she wasn't a Delton.
There's nothing to worry about, Doctor. She'll be out in a moment.
Are you having any pain?
Delton women experience childbirth as another kind of orgasm. We feel far more pleasure in it than pain.
Lucky you.
Indeed.
What the hell are you doing here?
Captain's orders, sir.
McCoy to Kirk.
Kirk here.
Damn it, Jim. Can't we let this woman have her child in peace?
A security officer's presence is normal procedure under these abnormal circumstances, Bones.
Now you can't tell me that a newborn infant seriously poses any kind of danger to the security of this vessel.
Bones.
I won't have it! This is my sick bay, and I won't have this baby born with a phaser pointed at its head.
Nobody's pointing any phasers, Doctor.
It's unwarranted, Captain, and it compromises the best care I can provide to my patients.
Ensign Kirk, please take up your position in the corridor outside of sickbay.
Aye, sir.
Thank you, Doctor.
Mr. Chekhov, can you monitor this baby from here once it's been born?
Captain, given the bond between Delton mother and child, I feel that Ensign himself would notice.
Just the same, I'd like you to monitor this as an intruder around the clock.
Sir, it's a baby.
Well, unless we can determine otherwise, this is an intruder masquerading as a baby.
Indeed. Considering the human instinct to trust and nurture an infant, an intruder could not choose a more perfect form.
Ah, Spock, but it's not just human nature we're talking about here, it's Delton nature as well. Delton mothers are the most fiercely protective in the galaxy, and I'm pretty sure that's why this entity chose her.
Captain, any species selecting a surrogate mother would naturally select the most protective one. The choice does not necessarily mean the entity is malevolent.
Well, it doesn't guarantee that it's not either. What it does guarantee is that I'm going to be making some pretty unpopular decisions on this ship until we can determine whether or not this really is a threat.
She's coming now, Doctor.
Well, you were right. It was an easy delivery.
Delton's always no. You needn't have worried.
Now, don't patronize me, young lady. You know this was no ordinary delivery.
She never pretended it was, Doctor.
Have you thought of a name?
Ayurska, after the baby's father.
After its father?
Her father. Ayurska means pure light in Delton.
Sir, it's just a baby.
I wouldn't call immaculate conception after a 3-day pregnancy. No.
Then what's to become of it?
Kirk here.
Jim, I just did a complete scan of the cell's baby. You better get down here.
I'm on my way, Doctor. Mr. Spock, you have the comm. What do you have for me, Bones?
Well, the child checks out as human in almost every respect.
No Delton characteristics?
None that I can detect.
Well, how the hell can that be?
I don't know. What's even more incredible is how fast she's growing. Even faster now than in the cell's womb. By human standards, she's growing a little more than a year per day. Now, her metabolism is normal, which in theory means she can't possibly be processing enough food to account for the rate of growth we're observing.
Well, what would happen if I had them separated now?
No, you can't do that, Jim. For one thing, a cell would stop at nothing to get her back.
That child could pose a threat to the ship in ways that we can't even imagine. No matter how much a cell loves that child was put inside her by an unknown alien for an unknown reason.
Well, it may be unusual, but it's not altogether unheard of for species to reproduce by depositing their eggs in unsuspecting hosts.
Exactly. And in almost every case, that life form that's reproducing is almost always a parasite.
Let me see if I can set your mind at ease. There's something else I haven't told you about a cell's baby. I don't think she's going to live out the week.
Why not?
She was born with an abnormally high white blood cell count, and it's steadily increasing. She has leukemia, and from all my studies, I don't believe she's going to respond to any known form of treatment.
Captain Kirk, please report to the bridge. We have an alien object approaching, 2,500 kilometers and closing.
Acknowledge, Mr. Spock. I'll be there momentarily. Go to yellow alert. Does the cell know?
Not yet.
Use your discretion, Bones. Any sign of hostility, Mr. Chekhov?
No, sir.
Sensor readings, Mr. Spock.
No life forms.
You hedging your bet, Spock? You think there's something inside that thing?
Sensors indicate only a hollow tri-titanium shell surrounding a field of what could be dark light.
Dark light?
Analogous to dark matter, Captain. It seems to possess the energy of photons, but without the detectable wavelengths. There appeared to be some in a cloud that we encountered 4 nights ago.
The night a cell's child was conceived.
Precisely. But it is far more concentrated inside the cylinder. The shell exactly duplicates the alloy of our hull.
Well, that's no coincidence, Spock. Somebody's making a point about our technology.
Perhaps. Sensors show no signs of machinery on board of any kind, yet it appears to have no difficulty paralleling our course.
Well, how can that be?
It cannot be. Logic dictates there is a controlling life form that our sensors are failing to detect.
Lieutenant, hailing frequencies open.
Hailing frequencies open, sir.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Identify yourself and your intentions.
No response, sir.
It seems safe to assume there's a connection between the object and the cell's child, Captain.
Well, we still don't know who's behind all of this, Spock. I mean, for all we know, it could be a cell's child causing this.
It has made no hostile gestures, sir.
Scan it again, Mr. Spock. This time, a little more aggressively. If it thinks we're trying to scan it, maybe it'll take the time to contact us. I want to know what the hell I'm dealing with before I have to do anything about it.
Mother. Ayerska. Mother. Ayerska. Mother. Ayerska.